All right, what is up? Welcome back. I'm sure if you've seen the intro video, you've seen the other couple of videos here. So thank you for checking out these other videos I've posted. Yeah, what I didn't mention, let's go back to that, is I really wanted these series to be unedited and raw and just kind of my thoughts. I've been really resonating with a lot of podcasts and that kind of flow that's just off the top and that's just a real heart to heart. To me, I really resonate with that a lot. So, you know, just keeping this really casual. Yeah, let me know what you think of this format. Today, I wanted to talk about kind of this long standing mindset that I've always had. But the title of the video will be something along the lines of taking the first step or moving into a new territory. You know, everyone on the creative journey, you have that moment where you fully commit to wanting to do something and or it's you're wanting to expand your business or jump into a new thing. There's these kind of steps that we all take, taking on that first bigger project per se, going from writing short films to writing feature films, going from taking that idea, materializing it, making that first sale. There's a lot of these moments where I feel like we have to take that next step. And in my case, one of those difficult ones, and for me in general, just social media, posting myself, putting myself out there, it has been starting this YouTube channel. I've been like procrastinating on this idea, admittedly, since the start of the year, going back and forth on the format, going back and forth on the length and the look, and oh, I messed up this one shot or whatever. And even with all those things aside, I think what it came down to was this wanting to stay in that comfortable place, like, oh, I didn't want to add this part to the marketing that I did. I didn't want to, go out there, it's a risk, right? And with every risk, I think comes fear. Maybe it comes with a bit of shame. Oh, what if it doesn't work out? Maybe there's that negative judgment. I was thinking about this podcast the other day. I really like watching this podcast called The Diary of a CEO with Stephen Bartlett. And one of the guests was Alex Hermosi, and he talked about his decisions to start a business for the very first time. He was thinking about it, he was thinking about it, he was thinking about it, and he said what stopped him was this overwhelming amount of fear. I can't quote him exactly, but I think he was even like driving to a different country while he was talking to his parents on the phone, making that decision to step aside and do something new. And, I can totally relate to that. There is always this piece, and especially I think for creatives, or in my case, like musicians, artists, you know, putting your best self out there, you're like kind of what you want to say in a way. I definitely think of artists in that. Like there is a real effort that you have to take, putting yourself on the line to be possibly judged and probably will be judged and scrutinized a little bit. But what Alex said is he said it can either be, I know that I can do this comfortable thing and live in that one direction, or I can take the step and have the chance of making it, this thing actually working, it landing, and it changing my life. And I've always seen that as the better option. Maybe some are risk averse, and that is totally fine. But I don't know, the way I'm wired, and maybe the way you're wired too. It's like I've got to see what's out there, what's more for me. I've got to take that chance on that idea I have. And so there's been a lot of little things that I've tried to kind of almost psych myself into doing things, but bottom line is that decision that I hope that you want to pursue. If you're in that position right now where you're feeling, I know the right thing that I need to do, but I just like haven't got myself to do it yet. I had that New Year's resolution to do that certain piece in my business, to get that certain part in place, but I just haven't gotten around to it, and it's been 2 months. We're almost out of February. Oh, maybe I'll push it to the summertime. Like this always happens to me. I've heard it being called the calendar effect, or I could do this even on my time on the clock. Like if I'm taking a break after my work and it's like 10:45, I'll be like, oh, I'll start back when it's 11. I'll just give myself an extra 50 minutes. And then, oh, if it's 11:15, I'll just be like, oh, I'll start at 11:30. And we do this a lot of the times. I don't think we even realize it, But in terms of pushing our business goals, I, for one, have always been like, oh yeah, my schedule's really busy right now. I'll start my gym thing in the summer. And then summertime hits. Oh, when it's, when everyone's down in the winter, no one will be at the gym. So then I'll go. We always push these things, right? And it's always a matter of coming back to it and saying, like, if not now, like, when is that going to be? Coming back to it, I just would love to challenge you, if you've been at that place, take that 0 to 1 leap. Take that small action, even if it is like a huge goal that you want to do. And I'm gonna like write down that feature film script. Yeah, just write down the title, write down the log line, or get the bullet point list of the, even if it means just like drafting out an idea, like putting I don't know, a prompt into ChatGPT. Not that it's gonna write it for you, but something to get the ideas flowing, and you'll get out of that place of just wanting to sit and relax. So I'm doing that here. I'm sitting down with the camera. I'm just hitting record. I hope that the mic is connected. I thought I checked it because last time it didn't work, but if it doesn't, too bad. I'm gonna post this anyways, and you're gonna hear it with bad audio. So let's do this together. If you're in that place, it's February now, and you maybe haven't gotten those goals right down pat. Let's start today. Let me know in the comments, say, what that action's gonna be. And yeah, your future self will thank you for it dearly. I know that this, me watching these videos back after in a couple weeks time, regardless of how many views, I took the step. I got through that piece of fear, and that's just one more way I'm moving forward in my creative journey. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this provided some value to you. Have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you soon.